Hi guys, this is another review. This time around, it is a young adult's room. The brief for this room was simple, minimal, clutter-free, and luxurious. Because this is a loft room, we started off by painting the whole room green. Now, before I proceed, I will tell you guys what really inspired the color choice for this room. There is this two-seater recliner chair that the son refused to let go because he uses it to watch TV, and because it's a recliner chair, they love comfort a lot. We prioritize benches, sofas over single chairs. Now, he had this sofa, and one of my recommendations was to, swap it for something smaller, because of course we had to check the space. On the first day of viewing, we realized that the space was a bit too small for the sofa, especially because with a loft bedroom like this, we had to prioritize symmetry as well. But he wasn't so eager to let go of the two-seater recliner chair, so I had to find a way to make it work. Because a young guy, I didn't want him to feel like we're taking away something from him, especially something that's not going to work for him in this room. So we decided to make it work. That's what inspired the color choice for this room. Now, if you notice, we painted the wall all up to the ceiling, just to keep that very smooth flow in the bedroom, because it's a loft bedroom. And then we have this double bed, bulge bed, which is very beautiful. I've always been very skeptical about bulge bed, but this one is so gorgeous. It comes with pull-out drawers. Now, the client also prioritized pull-out drawers over lift-up storage, but we could not give that in all the rooms. As much as we could, we introduced pull-out. So for this bed, it's a pull-out drawer. And then we accessorized with a bit of neutral beige, brown, and all that. Now, by the two sides of the bed, you're going to see the two bedside drawers. Again, for me, I was gunning for symmetry. So two bedside drawers with two table lamps. You can see that the bedside drawers are, a light shade of sage green as well, with gold handles. Now, because we're very careful about introducing gold into the space, we had to introduce it in a subtle way to add glam to the space, and that's what you have on the bedside drawers. And then on the bedside drawers, we have two similar table lamps with the black base. The black base is so beautiful. I love the black base. So I just think that it just blends in, because if you notice, we have introduced black metals, touch of black as well into this room. So with the black table lamp, it stands out on the bedside table. Above the headboard, we have this gorgeous frame, ties in the color theme of this room. They lean a lot towards abstract paintings. That's what inspired this design we have above the headboard, and I feel like it just adds a pop of color to the room. We also have this very simple ceiling lights, a very simple, minimal, and we also used it to introduce a little touch of glam into the space. Very subtle glam, okay? And by the side of the room, if you walk into the room, you're going to be seeing this special two-seater recliner chair. So we introduced the black and white pattern cushions on the chair just to give it life and take away that boredom from the chair, because I personally don't like recliner chairs, but again, that's what works for him. So we have to prioritize functionality in the space. So with the cushions, now they have elevated the chairs and made it look really aesthetically pleasing. Now by this side, you can see that he has a TV that he watches. So I'm hoping that with the way we have positioned the chair, because we couldn't have positioned the chair any other way, only because if we did that, that was going to alter the symmetry of this room, because it is a loft bedroom. So it's a bit tricky to want to fit in the chair on the same side that we have the bed. And I also think that layout wise, that's the best layout for the chair. That's why I feel like if I was supposed to introduce a chair into this room, it would be a single chair because of the amount of space we have. But again, the young man prioritized his chair, so we had to make it work, and that's what inspired the layout of that chair. And I feel like with that layout, it can still work for him to watch the TV, because it's a recliner chair, so all he needs to do is to pull out the recliner and stretch his leg and enjoy his TV with his cushions. So that works as well, and the TV he's able to view that from the bed or on the chair. The other window, we had to introduce Roman blind. Of course, you don't expect us to introduce curtains here. Roman blinds is literally what works for a bedroom of this layout. We installed a bespoke wardrobe. I mean, the client was not so fussy about bespoke joinery, but we had to advise them that that's what is suitable for, you know, long-term design and all that. And also for the, because of the shape of the room, because it's a loft conversion, there is limited space for wardrobe, so you can't buy off this shape of wardrobe from the store. So the ideal thing was to do, was to go for the bespoke design, and that's what we have here. And again, we try to make the wardrobe very functional for him. Considering that there is no place to hang mirror in this room, we had to introduce one mirror inside the wardrobe. I personally don't like mirror in front of the wardrobe. I feel like they're very trendy, and maybe they're no longer trending, I don't know. So we had to hide the mirror inside such that he can use it to dress up whenever he needs to. Boys need that as well. So anyway, that is it for this room. We've kept it very simple, we've kept it very warm, we've also kept it very functional. For me, when I'm styling people's space, I want to make sure that that space is very functional for them, as well as very luxurious. Trust me, it is so simple and luxurious. This room is one space that speaks simple can be very classy, and I love it. I can't wait to see his expression when he sees his new room. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think about this room. Let me know what you think about the color combination. And listen, this year I'm all for colors. I just love it when clients allow us to be very creative with colors, patterns, textures, everything we have incorporated into this room. As simple as it looks, there's good texture going on, there is good pattern going on, there is just a lot, like, simple, but a lot speaks volume. So yes, I think we have designed a room that will work for this young man, and I hope you guys have also enjoyed watching this video. Please contact us on this website on our screen if you want us to design your space. You know that we give you luxury. That's literally what we do. We just can't offer anything less. So you know what you're going to get when you come to us, okay? And yes, please don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe. I will see you guys in my next review. Stay fabulous. Bye.
Stay a little bit longer. I'm sorry, didn't mean to, but I heard you cannot undo it. So please stay. I know that we've been fighting, but can we just hold up? Maybe stay up, try to make things right. I don't know why I did what I did. Somehow I think that I lost my head, don't know why, don't know